Well, howdy to you. Now this is going to be a very unusual video. This video is for the men that actually are married right now and accidentally clicked on one of these videos. Now if you try and take a look at the successful marriages out there, you won't really find too many, and the ones you do find, the man's been told to say it's good, otherwise or else. But I watched divorce proceedings on a video there just about 3-4 days ago. And as you know, I was married when I was a very, very young man and got divorced. And it looks to me like they always use the same sort of deal in our divorce proceedings. Even 40 years ago is the same. For the man, they use character assassination. And for the femme, they will make her into such a beautiful, nice, innocent person that's scared of her husband. Even if the marriage was 32 years or something like that, she was scared all the way through it. And it is amazing to me that it's a court of law, but yet they say so many lies and make so many things up to make the man a bad man, of course. And of course the government must know this, because nobody can be that bad. And if he's that bad, why do they let him out of court? They should arrest him, because he would be a danger to society. But the government and the courts go along with this facade, because I guess it makes them feel better when they take all the money and any materialistic things from the man and give it to the wife, and basically just throw him out in the street. And it is very hard for a man to stand there like I did and listen to all these terrible lies about yourself by a femme you thought you had something going with. And I can imagine it must be even worse when you have children involved. And the femme doesn't mind telling lies about you to her own children and to your children, actually. So the children will turn against you and you won't get any visiting rights or be able to see them. But you will still have to pay for them, of course. Even though out of the 3 children, only one of them is yours, but you don't know that. And it's not always the case, but very often the case, that the lawyer for your femme wife is usually a femme. And of course, if the judge is a femme too, you're really fucked. But actually it doesn't matter if it's a man either. He knows the rules he has to go by. And when it's all over or anything, they may even give you, say, about, $1 or something, so you can go get yourself a cup of coffee at least, because that's all you'll have left. And the court proceedings may be rushed along a little bit because your wife, the femme, has a dinner date with another guy tonight. And she's got to go downtown and get herself a nice sweet little dress with your money and take him back to the bedroom that you actually furnished and decorated. And this is just to help you married men out there, or anybody who's thinking to get married, what can happen and what does happen all the time. And I'd like to say I exaggerated the story, but I'm afraid I didn't. That's about normal. And of course it will take you a long time to pay back all the money to the lawyers, to the court case that you actually lost. But it was preordained that you'd lost as soon as you walked into the courtroom, actually, because you're a man. And a lot of times men who've been married a long time, and at the end of the divorce proceedings, and all that's gone on and what he's heard from his ex-wife or going to be his ex-wife, it's usually only then does he know that everything that he lived with her was a lie. But for the femme, it's just a little bump in the road for her. But for you, your life is pretty well over. And either way, you will never be the same man again. And all I can say to you divorced men that just got divorced, a good place for you to go to is Thailand. I met a load of divorced men there, and they were having the time of their lives. For the very first time in their lives. So I guess a dark cloud can have a silver lining, even for men. And like I say, if one of you married men accidentally clicked on this video, don't worry, you'll stop shaking soon. Sneak out to the shed in the bottom of the garden or whatever and have a quick beer. You goddamn Labrador. Take it easy.